It's like as soon as I hear the recording progress, it just goes.
Hi, she's like, hey Beth, I got your results back.
No, it's like, okay, now it's all, I got it. All right. So hey Beth, yeah, so we're here now, like, so you can work out. Obviously, it's not ideal that we're doing this over a Zoom chat, but you know, it is what it is. So I got your letter back from the osteopath, basically saying that you've got the early signs of osteoporosis. You've got obviously the history in the family there as well. So Dr. Jones wants you to start conducting some light exercises at the gym to get your body moving. And yeah, we'll get started. So we're going to start with a warm up to begin with. Now the benefit of a warm up is just to get the body moving, get the blood flow going to the muscles that we're going to use for the workout, but not actually doing the exercises that we're going to do for that workout, if that makes sense. So we'll start off. So have you got enough? So you got enough space?
Yeah, I'll get it.
To do some exercise. Also, now when you're monitoring your intensity, during the warm up, you don't want to be going too hard too early and cooking yourself essentially. We want to be nice and just get the body nice and warm to a good heart rate where you got a bit of blood flowing through the body to wake up your nervous system and get that blood flow through the certain parts of your body that you need to get it to. So we'll start off with warm up. So we'll start off with just some simple high knees. So it's just going to be bringing up. So just have your hands in front of you, bringing your knees up to your hands, just like that. You want to do that one for 30 seconds, and I've got a timer here, and I'll let you know when to stop. All right?
Thank you. You see me?
Yeah, go. So just 10 seconds more of that, and then we'll go into some bum flicks. And so yeah, just again, put your hands behind your bum, and you're just going to flick your heels up to your bum. All right, you want to go with that one? Yeah, that's all good. Now the next one we're going to do is a side rocking lunge. So keeping our feet nice and wide, we're going to go down into put our hands on the ground. We're just going to rock from side to side. Can you see it or not? Hold on, I'll lower it. Yeah, that's it. So we just want to stretch through our groins. That's fine. Now the next one we're going to do is some windmills. So coming up nice and tall, and then just reaching down, trying to touch your toes. Make sure we get a good stretch through our hamstrings. And each time you do it, you should be able to reach just a little bit further down. Yep, good. Now the next one we're going to do is we're going to open up our chest and stretch our chest out. So coming from a middle, we're going to go one up like that, back to the middle, up top, and then just both out to the side. So right hand up, left hand down to the middle, left hand up, right arm down to the middle, and then just both out to the side. We can do that one for 30 seconds as well. Yeah, and then the last one we're going to do is for our back. So we're going to lay on the ground with our arms out to our side. We're just going to flip one leg across the body and then just rotating from side to side. I'm going to do that one for 30 seconds as well. Sweet, that's awesome. All right, so that's the warm-up phase complete. So now we're going to go into the main body, the main exercises for today's workout. So our first exercise that we're going to be doing is a variation of just push-ups. We're going to be doing push-ups on our knees. So you're going to come down on your knees. You're going to put your hands underneath your shoulders, directly underneath your shoulders, and then you're going to make sure you're not flaring your elbows out 90 degrees like that, but you're going to make sure your elbows are coming back into a 45-degree angle, lower, and then push up, making sure when you lower that your elbows are going to a 90-degree angle and not, like that, or not all the way down. All right? So just make sure we get those elbows tucked out on the 45-degree angle, like that, and not out like that. So you're just going to do 8 to 10 reps of that. Yeah, good stuff. So the next one we're going to do is grabbing your pole that you've got there. We're going to do a bent over row. So with this one, we're going to make sure you've got a nice flat back, bend over at the hips, making a table with our back. You're going to have your arms out in front of you with your bar. We're going to go for an over grip for this one, so not underneath, but over. And then we're going to pull, retracting our scapula up to our belly button, and then slowly release back down. Making sure again our elbows are at that 45-degree angle, not out here, but nice and tucked into the side, and retracting that scapula. Now for this one, our concentric phase is going to be pulling the bar up to our belly button. And then our eccentric phase is going to be lowering it back down nice and slow under control. Yeah, so if you can get more of a bend on that to sort of make a table with your hips. Yeah, awesome work. All right, so then our next one is going to be a body weight squat. So you want to have your feet shoulder width apart. Yes, shoulder width apart. You want to push your hips back and down like you're sitting. You want to get your knees to about a 90-degree angle, and then you just want to stand back up. So from the side, you want to put your hips back, down, and then just stand back up. Down, and stand back up. Make sure we keep our back nice and straight, and we're not hunching over at the back, trying to force it up. Again, the concentric phase for this exercise is going on the way up, sorry. and then the eccentric is on that way down. Have you got any questions for anything that we've gone through so far?
What did you say?
I said, have you got any questions for anything that we've gone through so far?
I'm good so far.
Good so far. All right, sweet. And our last exercise we're going to do is called a dead bug, which is for our core. So lying on our backs, we're going to bring our knees up to about 90 degrees like that. And then we're just going to reach up with our hands, nice and tall like that. And just hold that for about 30 seconds to a minute. So for this one, we want to make sure your whole back is on the ground. You're going to obviously bring your knees up to 90 degrees and then just hold your arms up in the air. Sweet. So for all of our exercises that that's basically what we're going to do. We'll just go through a quick cool down. So the first thing we'll do is a seated hamstring stretch. So we'll sit down, tuck one leg in nice and close to us, and then just try and reach out and touch our toes. Nice and simple. Hold that for 5-10 seconds, and then switch to the other side and do the other one. We'll do that twice through on each side. Sweet. Next stretch we're going to do is a seated quadricep stretch. So just tucking one leg behind us like that, and the further back we're going to lean back into it. The more of a stretch you're going to feel through your quad. So you want to be feeling it through this part of your leg here, and then just change after 5 to 10 seconds. Sweet. Our second last stretch we're going to do is a lat stretch. So you're going to come down on all fours, and then you're going to reach out in front of you, nice and far, and pull back on like you're trying to pull back the ground, and feel the stretch through your lats. And then after you've done both of them, you want to reach across with one hand and put the other hand on top and sink into it on about a 45-degree angle. And then you want to reach over the other side on a 45-degree angle and do the other side as well. Sweet. And the last stretch we'll do is just a calf stretch, where you'll come up into like a push-up sort of position, and then just hold one side of your calf, and then slowly release it, and then go to the other side. Sweet. Awesome. So that's our workout done for today. I just thought I'd quickly touch on something that I forgot to mention during the workout. But our agonist muscles working, so it's not really pertinent to say yourself, but as you get more progressively through your workouts and stuff, your agonist muscle is basically the muscle that's working. So when you're doing, your push-ups or whatever, that's going to be your chest and your triceps and a little bit of your back. And then your antagonist muscles that are working are going to be like your biceps, basically that's the only one for your antagonist. But yeah, were there any questions? How did you find everything?
It was good. How did I go?
Yeah, really
Right.
good form. Good form for everything. Yeah. The main thing is just to remember with your push-ups is a lot of people try to go out wide and have that 90 degree where you just want to keep your elbows tucked in. It just makes everything a lot easier. And the same with that row. Instead of rowing out wide, you want to row nice and tight into the body and pull that bar up your belly button and make sure you've got that nice flat back.
Excellent.
I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. You can stop recording.
I can start recording.